What's up? What's up? It's Walz Game Time, chillin'. Welcome to the Come Up. I told you the show dedicated to helping up-and-coming artists get their shine or a place to vibe. So we get right into it. My first guest, Malachi Street's the party engineer. He's a DJ, he's a party everything, just does his thing, and I want to get some inquiries about him, what he does, and we're going to get right to it. So Malachi, my man, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
Get right into it. Your label is the party engineer. What does that entail?
Music, entertainment. I'm an entertainer. So I started out as a DJ, but now I consider that just I'm an entertainer. So you need a DJ, I'm there. You want an MC, you got it. You want me to put your party together, you need to get in contact with somebody.
Yep.
You want Drake on your show, you want whatever. I'm the guy that knows the guy or works with the guy or whatever the case be. So it's just anything with entertainment, to do with fun. I DJ for comedians, it's just entertainment on a whole.
So we talked earlier before the cameras roll, because I have a beef with the whole DJ quote unquote industry, and how you go to a club and there's DJ, and you walk in, you're just like looking at the guy like, what are you doing with my money, with my ticket money? This nonsense music you're playing, this old junk.
Some of them are expensive.
Yeah.
Like, you do a show or a concert, it's like $80 to get in, but the DJ has to warm up the set. The problem is, a lot of DJs are not really a DJ at heart. They're more like a promoter who can DJ.
Yeah.
There's a difference. So when you have like the Originals, who I play with, one of my best friends, started from scratch, and those guys are DJs first. He doesn't do promotion. Like that's not his thing. He can, but then you have nowadays it's DJs are promoters. Like they're hiring DJs on the basis of how much promotion can you do? How much tickets can you sell for me? Right? How much crowd can you get me?
Yeah.
Oh, I can get you this much crowd. Okay, I'll hire you. So it's not based on he's a good DJ. It's based on he could sell tickets and play some music, right? So he's a DJ, I guess, but he's a promoter who can DJ, opposed to being a DJ who knows how to promote himself.
I hear you.
And I think that's where the problem comes through. So a lot of DJs are younger too. They're like
low bucks,
17,
bucks 18,
in there? $50 to get. They don't care about the money. They want the fame. Okay, they give me $100 and a bottle and a booth. And that's what they care about, right? That whole image that they see on TV. So it's not about the music and the DJing with those guys. Yeah. The Originals, it's all about. For us, it's all about the music, the mix. What
that's how it should be, though. That's the art of it, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I want to see when I go somewhere. I don't care about paying $20 cover, $80 cover. I want the person up there to be what I want.
Yeah, exactly.
And not this looks on their face like they're just in their face. They look like they think they're doing like this guy. I'm dope. I'm like no, you're certainly not.
But you can't have their friends. Their friends, when they get off the stage playing, their friends are like, what's that? Like, you killed it, dog. And girls are all over them. You can't.
Just because he's on a higher podium, and not because he did anything special. You're high up there. I like that. That's nice.
You're hot. Who's the DJ? Yeah. But you have to remember, these guys are playing with big people. Yeah. Like Toronto's the spot now. Yeah. So you'll get a show with Jay-Z, Drake, and he's the DJ. Yeah. So he is somebody technically. Yeah. He's on stage with the greatest of the greatest. So girls want to know who he is because he knows who they are, and they figure if I get to him, I can get to them or whatever, right?
That's the equation.
That's the problem.
So how'd you get into it? Like, what was your motivation to get into the music game or just to entertain? I'm
gonna say my brother. My brother's been in music all his life, and then I grew up watching him do it. My dad was into music, and I just became like, they call me, just follow him. Like everything he did, I did. I was this little guy behind him carrying his boxes, carrying his records, and that's how I got into it. And then when he decided I don't want to do it anymore, I'm like, I want to do it. Yeah. So he said, take it and pass the torch on, and the rest is history, from traveling to all over the world to whatever, right? Never stopped. And I transitioned from like being a hardcore basement guy to clubs, from clubs to corporate to traveling international. So it's just, I never stopped. It's been over 20 years now.
Getting after it,
entertainment.
So you see the club scene all the time. What's some of the nonsense you see? Like I don't see. Okay, my biggest beef with the clubs is like women there. Like these women just stand at the bar, just nudging dudes, waiting to buy drinks, and just this whole club scene is just, I don't know. I love the club, and I love like when you're like something like you doing it, it's big, but so much nonsense in the club. What do you see all the time that's nonsense to you?
Exactly what you said. Wow, this is a topic that it's a really soft topic. Yep. Like, women, men, the whole industry is like, it's a younger, the generation that goes up now is younger. Yeah. The most, like there's other parties, but there's specific events. In the events nowadays, on the average party goers, the guys who go to the concert, it's younger and everybody's trying to get it. Yeah. Like what they see on TV, and that's all they see on TV, is money, cars, girls, booty, whatever. That's all just portrayed, and they want it. And they want it now. So it's like like I said before, if I am, for example, with Russell Peters, chilling in a club, I now have 20 or 30 girls who would never talk to me before will talk to me now because I'm affiliated. Right? So, or I go on a show, and by the time I finish, my Twitter gets 100 ads and whatever. And Russell did it on purpose. We're at his show, and he's like, watch this. And he said, chilling with Malachi Streets. We're in Aurelia at the Casino-Rama. And I got 100 followers in 15 minutes. That's the industry.
That's how it is.
Everybody wants in. So in the clubs, it's like, oh, he's with them? Let me go talk to him. Let me get in with him. Bring their girls over and look all pretty. We're nothing, half naked. Minus 45 outside. That's just what it is. Like,
I hear you. So we're gonna be back out to wrap up with my boy Malachi Streets telling us what's up in the club. Stay tuned.
That's crazy.
Welcome back to the Come Up. Continuing my interview with Malachi Streets, aka the Party Engineer. So Malachi, I know you have another passion in your life, and that's fitness. I know you run a studio, a center called Vibe Fitness.
Vibe Fitness,
I mean, this is a very unfortunately unhealthy society. What do you think some of the main issues are facing people these days, and things they could easily do to change their habits?
Being healthy is expensive.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
If you're gonna buy all the good food, but how to change it is. They feel like you have to go to a gym. You got to do all this stuff. You get bombarded with like, you got to eat right, you got to sleep right. It's just basic. Sleep, eat right, work out. And it doesn't have to be hour excruciating. You can work out at home, go for a jog, go for a walk, do your lawn, shovel the driveway. Start with the basic stuff, right? It's just simple. Try to simplify it. Once you simplify it, it all becomes reality, right? So that's really what it boils down to for me. I don't get too technical with it all. And as you grow, as you do it, as you get results and changes, then you get more motivation, more confidence, and it becomes natural.
So how do the two passions you have, music and fitness, how do they fuse together?
I took my music, my DJing, and put it together. That's how you got Vibe Fitness. And what I do now is all the classes that I have, whether it be boot camp, Zumba, whatever, has a live DJ. So you'll come to my class and there'll be, Jason Chambers, or just a regular DJ, but it's a live DJ playing music while you're doing your boot camp class. It might be like a glow light class with white t-shirts.
That's dope,
It's different, right? So live band, whatever, but it's just all about live music. So instead of just being a speaker box playing with someone at a headphone, it's actually a DJ playing, cutting, scratching, play what you want, requests if you want, that kind of thing. It's put them together, music, fitness.
There you go.
Vibe. Stay in the vibe.
That's pretty awesome. It's important. Both things are pretty important. So what's on deck for you? What's Malachi's next projects, next shows? What do you got going on?
Traveling. I'm about traveling. I want to travel. I do a lot of travel. I'm focusing on my international contacts and traveling. But as in the city, I have my event. I keep every 3 months for the last 4 years. It's called Threesome. Means 3 ladies for the price of one.
Yes,
That's all it means.
I don't know who would think anything else. What do you mean?
What are
you talking about? I don't know what you're.
3 ladies for the price of one for 12:33. It's a party geared to ladies. It's downtown. We're upper Chalant. Mixed crowd. It's nice.
Yeah, you had one the other night, right? How'd that go?
Party I had the other day was nice. Yeah. Always good. It's always a good party. It's never, knock on wood somewhere. It's never failed in the last 4 years. It's always been a good party. I've never had any incidents, no problems. It's just that kind of party.
Yeah.
And the music is geared to the ladies. We don't play hardcore stuff. We don't appeal to the guys like that. It's like we're playing hard reggae, it's for the guys. Playing hip hop is for the guys. You're playing R&B. I mean, for the girls, sorry. And it's just that party. There's tons of parties, but we won't get into it now.
Yeah. So
I have 4 to 6 parties a year, like like staple events. It's the way to go.
So where's been the best place? If you've been international, where's the best place you've enjoyed the vibe?
Wow, I've liked them all. I'm gonna say Jamaica, I guess. Where I played for the most people in my life, was over 50,000 people. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah,
That's dope.
It's the show called Sting, and it's all the artists.
Yeah.
Like Beanie, you name it, Shaggy.
And
they always bring like a featured artist, like, they'll bring, to this show, back in the days, they brought Biggie, they brought R. Kelly, they brought, it's a huge show.
That's a pretty cool vibe.
I like Dominican. It's a good vibe. St. Martin. It's just,
they're
all nice, man. I like the islands. To be honest with you, it's the islands.
And where in Toronto? Where's the best spot down here?
Wow.
If someone obviously.
That's hard. That's too hard.
It's all good.
That's too hard.
It's all good.
I'm enjoying Broken Forth.
It's all good, but we're going to wrap it up. Thank you very much, Malachi Streets.
Yes, sir. Always a
you check
pleasure.
out Malachi, everybody. He does the party right. We'll be back in no time. Take care. And for more information, to colleague Malachi Streets at Instagram, Malachi Streets, Twitter at Malachi Streets, and catch him 416-909-1606. Welcome back to the Come Up. I'm your host, Walz. We're here with my man, Leon Pryce, from the mean streets of Jamaica. He's a dub poet, and he's a good man. He wanted to get on the show. I was very, very pleased to get my man Leon on. So Leon, welcome to the show.
Thank you, bro. What a greater place to be than chilling with my man, Walz.
Nice. Very happy to hear
Great
that, man.
to be here.
So
Thank
Leon, you're from Jamaica. Where are you from in Jamaica?
I'm from Montego Bay.
Montego Bay?
Yes.
Mo Bay?
Mo Bay, the place, where everybody wants to go. Yeah.
So I read your profile. You told me, it made me laugh when you told me about you. You said you're terribly afraid of Canada winter, the cold in Canada.
Because I'm used to the hot sun every day, even working when I'm working in the hot sun,
Yeah.
So coming here and it's, when I'm here and it's cold, people are walking normally and I'm like, but it's great. Canada is a great place.
So what's the main, obviously they're different countries. I'm not going to be stupid about my question, but what's the main difference you see in your everyday life?
My everyday life, the main difference between Canada and Jamaica is that the poverty and struggling that exists in Jamaica, there are opportunities which exist in Canada for self-development.
Yep.
In Jamaica, you don't find that. A whole lot of youths in Jamaica have the potential to be somebody.
I hear you.
A whole lot of people died not living their dreams, not being able to realize their dreams, And that's what I'm afraid of, man.
I hear you.
That's what I'm afraid of, So many people are lining up at the embassies
Leon,
by the
for
dozens,
sure. That's
trying to escape.
I hear you, brother. So we're going to come back with Mr. Pryce doing some poetry for us, and then we're going to continue our conversation after. Be right back. So for more information on contacting Leon Pryce, get him on Facebook at Mr. Pryce, the Revolutionary Poet, brokenwingspoems.blogspot.ca, and call the man at 647-531-4195. Welcome back to the Come Up. The performance coming up from the dub poet himself, Leon Pryce, performing Step With Fire. Let's go, Leon.
Yes, Canada, the revolutionary poet there. Well, when I look and see enough people are falling victim to the system, and the youths are especially vulnerable, and the way our heads of state behave make me miserable. That's why me come with fire, for burn them trouble. The one I call for fire. Me a step with fire, and me not hesitate. Step in a Babylon, a history me a create. Me come with poetry to uplift and elevate the down-pressed youth who's been a victim of this evil state. When Babylon hear Mr. Pryce, them know them fate. I am part of the army who come to tear down them gate, to free the ones who had been locked down by the system them create. Me no need chorus or stanza to chant this one. Me no need mic or speaker to echo these words of power. Just don't stand in my way when you hear me spit the righteous fire. Open your eyes, my people. Don't you see? Far too long them hold in captivity. Government and politicians who we put in charge mash up the country and park it like whole bus in a garage. But a fire, more fire a go rain. Too much of your lies are drive you insane. That's why me encourage the youths to educate themselves and utilize them brain. Take the highway and leave out of the lane. Try escape the judgment when Babylon fall. Call out to Jah, he will hear you when you call. Me a step with fire. Watch the righteous youth a go through. Just make sure so when the fire burn, it don't catch you. Cause them can't stop the one from blaze. Words, sound and poetry I beat the drum in them ears. Them all call for them analysts, to analyze every phrase. The one I take them by surprise. Hey, African tradition, them amaze. But a fire, Me a step with fire, and me not hesitate. Step in a Canada, and mystery me create. Them hear Mr. Pryce, and know them fate. Don't try stop that one here, because it's too late. Me say fire, keep the fire blazing. I Walz, we are burn out them corrupted system. Blazing.
Yes. Thank you. That's great. For me, it's interesting to hear different culture, different side of things. So, Leon, let me ask you something. Because I read something in your bio, you said a lot of your work is dedicated to youth. It is directed at them. I would say, like in a city like Brampton, a lot of these punk kids need a slap to the face to get themselves straight. What would you say you need to tell youth from where you're from and from what you see here?
Well, man, I like to say these youths, they need an identity. They have lost their identity. They're being influenced by negative music. It's like there's a screen, and the negative is being portrayed and the positive is being pushed backward. Even in Jamaica, cultural music does not get promoted.
Yeah.
So, I mean, these youths need to be fed with some positive messages to uplift them and to give them, to direct them on the positive road in life.
I hear that. So you were telling me earlier, you were pretty honest with me. You suffered with it and struggled with depression when you were younger. What advice do you have to people who are dealing with that and kind of to come out of it in a positive light?
Man, depression is a demonic thing. What I'd advise people, try to find something in life that you love and dedicate your passion and to it. Because that's what I did with my writing and my poetry. It's been like a therapy for me. So if you're suffering with depression, which I've battled and struggled with for years, try find something to do. Try find something that you love to occupy your mind, because that's what depression wants. Once your mind is empty, it fill it up with all these things that, stress you out, things that you don't even have control over.
I hear you.
So just find even a good friend that you can talk to, and reach out to someone. Normally when you're depressed, you just want to lock yourself away. But just, reach out to someone, and if people are reaching out to you, reach back out,
Okay, let me ask you, let's change the topic, because that's obviously a little bit like low-key. So I have, in the pop culture we have, you say you're obviously from the Rastafarian culture and consider yourself, you speak to that. What do you say to something like Snoop Lion, using that kind of culture as something, like a media, to me it's so contrived, but very, very quick answer.
I don't blame Snoop Lion.
No? Good.
Because Jamaica is the culprit behind this.
Yeah.
In Jamaica, they sell the Rastafarian image.
Okay.
So Snoop Lion is merely feeding off something that is going on already. So if Jamaica wasn't promoting it, Snoop Lion wouldn't take it and is now running with it.
Yeah.
When you go even like Montego Bay or Negrilla or Ochi, where those are the main tourism destinations, you have some fake Rastas, because Rasta sells. And yet in Jamaica, the Rasta doesn't get the love and the respect that he deserves.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. I didn't really look too much into it. It seemed ridiculous to me, like some contrived media thing. But
no,
as long as you say that,
it's the same in
fine.
Jamaica. It's the same in Jamaica. People, because most tourists come to come because they are attracted to the Rasta.
Leon, thank you very much for that. Yeah. So we are finishing off with Leon Pryce. Thank you very much. It's awesome to hear about your culture and some of that kind of stuff. Anyway, Walz will be back with his weekly rant. Stay tuned. Thanks, Walz. So, for more information on Leon Pryce, again, Mr. Pryce, the Revolutionary Poet, on Facebook, Broken Wing Poems, blogspot.ca, 647-531-4195. What's up, party people? I'm back from my weekly rant, and we kind of touched upon it with my boy Malachi earlier. I'll give you a scenario. I go to the club, and we go in there, no problem. A couple people there, maybe 2, 3 people. Very early, me and my girl chilling, and I want to hear a song, okay? So I go to the DJ, tell him what's up. Hey, I want to hear the song. Waiting there. Doesn't play my song, and I'm just like, for a second, wondering why this guy's not catering to me. You want to bring people in, and you cater to me. So I'm like, you know what? get it straight. And I realize these DJs, I look at them and I have this look on my face and I wonder, what is your angle? What is your actual angle? These DJs these days are just garbage. And Malachi was talking about they're not real DJs. I don't know that. I go to a club and I see hip hop club, great night. You go to the reviews, great night. And I'm wondering, okay, you go in there and all I hear is this old stuff. Old music all the time. And I'm like, yo, where is something? I don't care if you play radio music, play something current. The last decade. I'm not gonna tell you how many times I've heard, this is how we do it by Montel Jordan at a club. It's 2013. I want to hear something from the last decade and a half. And I wonder, how lazy are you? When you have to go back, it's like back in the day, California Love. Oh, yo, give me a hip hop track. Yo, hey, hip hop track. California Love. I'm like, oh my goodness, there's more to hip hop than California Love, and there's more to old school than Montel Jordan. And you know, and I'm like, I'm not asking for too much. I want to be, and you go there, the club, the guys, his brother, his MCs talking all the time and everything. I'm like, oh, the music's no good, and I can't dance to words. I'm trying to boogie him. I can't dance to words. And I'm just like, oh, and I go to Whitewater Kingdom, and the music is just awesome. I'm like, looking, there's kids with their families and all that stuff, and this is where I'm hearing awesome music in Brampton and this area. And I'm just like, come on, man. Like, I just want to just go to a club and have a DJ understand what he's doing. Not like touch his iTunes, iPad time, and then he's got this look on his face like he's the guy. Like, I'm the guy right now. I know what I'm doing, and I understand my club game, and I'm gonna get you party started. I'm like, you know, we need to understand something. Just get better, okay? The last couple months, last couple years of music, please. So I just want to dance to something new. That's all. So DJ, step your game up. Okay. So anyway, that's it for another episode. I want to thank my boy Malachi Streets, the party engineer, Leon Pryce. I want to give a shout out to the Dime Divas. Get Walz all fresh, and we'll be back in the next episode. Stay tuned. Take care.